Lille looked like losing top spot in a frustrating draw with Marseille, yet the pressure valve was released. Steve Mondonda spilled Jonathan Ekone's effort, and quick as a flash, Jonathan David pounced. The Canadian criticised after failing to shine immediately after his €32 million arrival in the summer. However, bit by bit, Les Dogs and Christophe Galtier are seeing the youngster grow in stature and the sharpening of his reactions. The perfect response, top scorer in 2021 with 7 goals, and Lille stay top. Paris Saint-Germain had lost the only 2 other matches that Mbappe, Di Maria and Neymar Jr. had all failed to start together since being an ensemble in the capital since 2017-18. However, Pablo Sarabia was on hand to make sure there were no slip-ups against a Bordeaux side who'd forgotten how to pick up points. Keylor Navas was as much to thank for the win after his stunning intervention denied Jimmy Briand and saved the champions. Upheaval at Rennes left the Bretons managerless for their trip to face title-chasing Lyon, but they really had no answer to the fight and determination of OL captain Memphis Depay, the Dutchman refusing to stay down and instead setting up sub Oussam Aouar to net the winner. Could have stayed for a penalty, instead created the winner. Rennes had won the last 4 clashes at the Groupama, but that run was snapped. Aouar could have added a second. Alfred Gomez stood firm. Monaco were 12 matches unbeaten with 10 wins in that sequence, but Strasbourg had them worried. Benjamin Lecomte sticking out a foot to stop Enrique's own goal under pressure from Ludovic Ajorc. Yet when Niko Kovac's side gave Frédéric Gilbert the freedom of the park, the win-back punished the 2017 champions. Strasbourg with 4 points from 2 podium chasers. Lens' Arnaud Calamuendo proved to be a major thorn in Saint-Étienne's bid to quell their Ligue 1 Uber Eats survival fears. The PSG loanee upended by Harold Moukoudi. Jesse Moulin kept on his toes, but outwitted by Florian Sotoka. 30-year-old netting his 8th goal in the first ever top-flight campaign. No wonder the kisses. They should have been for Calamuendo, who took only another 4 minutes to impact the score sheet himself. The 19-year-old scoring in successive matches for the 2nd time this term to take his overall tally to 6th. Moukoudi found some redemption as the young defender also netted in back-to-back matches, but it was a false dawn for Santé, who have won only 1 of their last 11 home games in Ligue 1 Uber Eats. 3 Franck subs combining for David Costa to net his first ever top-flight goal. There was still time for a 5th goal of the match, but sadly for Claude Puel's Lever, it was merely a consolation. Dennis Bouanga scoring, but it's Lens flying. Metz knew only victory against Angers would protect their stunning 5th place in the Ligue 1 Uber Eats standings. Yet the match got away from them as soon as Boubacar Kouyaté felled L'Oestione. Angelo Fulgini calmly slotting home his 4th in the league and 1st since the 24th of January in a cup win over Rennes. Angers ahead, but they threw away a 2-0 lead at the weekend to draw with Lens, but were indebted to stopper Paul Bernardoni for getting the slightest fingertip to Mamadou Gué's stunning effort. Alexandre Kidjo saw red late on as Sco are unbeaten in 4 against Metz. Lorient have found some fight in recent weeks, but they didn't have to do much to be given an 8th-minute gift from Montpellier captain Vitorino Hilton at La Mosson. Adrian Gerbic has scored as many for Lorient in 800 minutes as managed in 75 for Austria. The forward at least put Lorient first to net his 3rd of the season. Montpellier had begun to rediscover their voice with 3 successive wins sandwiched between 2 stalemates, drawing them back to within 3 points of 5th. Not the win they craved, but Steffi Mavididi made sure they stayed in the European conversation. I mean, Guéry has been a shining light for Nice during a tough season, but the 21-year-old's movement opened the door early on. Then he reacted to the lucky break, but nothing lucky about the finish. 11th of his first campaign in the top flight, including 5 assists in 27 appearances. Nîmes found their teeth of late and stuck their noses back in the game. Renaud Ripa's initial header saved, only for Loïc Londres to stoop for his first of the campaign. However, for the 19th time this season, more than any other team, Nîmes conceded in the final 15 minutes. Patrick Berner's poor clearance found Alexis Claude-Maurice some finish, but no surprise. The forwards' 3 goals in 43 appearances for Nice have all come against Nîmes, a bona fide Crocodile Dundee. Antoine Coumberet leaves Nantes looking in the right direction after a win and 2 draws. And Moses Simon gave the Canaries an early lead. Terrific header. Had found the net before the rebound. Reims, though, have earned 8 points in the last 6 on the road, and they showed an appetite for more. The first professional goal for Ghislain Conan, although questions about Alban Lafont, who surely should have done better. Yet it fell to captain Younes Abdelhamid to break Nantes' hearts late on, his 6th goal for Reims, all from corners. Dijon have lost their last 7 on the spin and were 10 points from the 18th playoff berth with 11 games remaining. And there was no sign of their fortune changing. One end to the other, Franck Honorat with his 8th league goal of the campaign, his first in 7 in all competitions. And then Steve Mounier getting in the act, a dominant header for his 7th of the campaign. That's 3 in his last 6. Roger Assali, it's not been great ride for him since coming on loan from Young Boys in Switzerland, but finally got his first Dijon goal. Unfortunately for the Ivorian, it's the hope that kills you, and any fire Dijon hoped to unleash was washed away by bombastic Brest. Jean-Luca with a stunning assist, and Irvin Cardona doesn't do a bad goal. Well, 23 goals across the Wednesday night multiplex action. The podium dwellers all won to stay as they were, but Monaco's 12-match unbeaten run snapped. Lens once again involved in a goal fest. Paris Saint-Germain were top until the very end of the night as King Davis' dramatic double keeps Lille 2 points clear and a further 1 of Lyon. Monaco the big losers as the fight for Europe sees 6 points between 5th and 10th. Dijon seem unable to get themselves back in the race. 8th straight defeat. Who might join them is tough to say, with 6 points between 19th Nantes and Saint-Etienne in 16th. Lyon again can go top provisionally with 3 points on Friday night. Lille face a barnstormer against Monaco before PSG hosts relegation threatened Nantes on Sunday night.